You're not lazy. You just start. And I know exactly how that feels. From scrolling through TikTok for hours to skipping workouts to pushing everything off. But that doesn't actually mean that you're broken. It just means that you need to change your system. So in today's video, I'll be helping you guys on how you can actually overcome laziness to achieving the goals that you actually set for yourself. So most people think that laziness is about being undisciplined or weak, but that's not the case. Actually, it's just about momentum, the momentum that you actually build for yourself. You've trained your brain to always get access to easy dopamine, like TikTok, junk foods. But there's actually a way that you can actually get rid of all this and have a better system that can actually help you achieve your goals. Okay. So when you have access to these dopamine activities that are actually easy to get, like TikTok, scrolling through social media, and sleeping all the time. Actually, it feels good at the start. At the moment, it actually feels good, but in the long term, it's actually draining you. Okay, so and the longer you stay in that loop, the harder it gets to break out. So how do you actually change this? The fact that you are actually have access to dopamine. You just need to change your environment, and I'll be discussing that later down the line. So the first thing that actually changed everything for me was the fact that I actually came to understand the difference between intensity and consistency. You always have to choose consistency every time rather than intensity. You don't have to actually go to the gym and work out for 3 hours or work on a project for 3 hours. You can just go to the gym and do your workouts for something like 30 minutes or so. In doing that, you'll actually be able to build momentum progressively, and you'll actually achieve, whether you have the goals of losing weight or building muscles. It will actually be easier for you because you've actually built that momentum since you chose consistency rather than intensity. If you go to the gym 3 hours a day, you'll just spend that day only working out. You'll not go to the gym for the rest of the day or the week, the rest of the month. But if you actually dedicate 30 minutes every single day going to the gym, doing a particular workout, focusing on different muscle groups, you'll actually achieve that kind of physique that we actually dream of. Yeah. So the first thing. The second thing is something I called no zero days. This means that you don't sleep in, you don't skip any days. And how you can achieve this is through consistency, not intensity. Intensity will not get you there. So you have to actually focus on consistency, whether it's reading a page or maybe doing 10 push-ups a day, 2 squats. Yeah, that is actually consistency. And it will help you get to where you actually want. Thing is that you need to change the setup. Most people don't have a discipline problem, but they have an environment problem. The environment where you are, the environment can actually be where you sleep, the people that surround you. If you can actually change that, most people who change that usually tend to win in life. Okay. So if your phone is the first thing that actually is the first thing that you get access to every single morning, you need to put it away. Put your gym shoes or your gym clothes by the door, or just change the environment of your room to be a reminder of your goals, not your habits. So if you're actually starting this, comment the word no 0 days if you're starting today, and I'll be rooting for you. Peace.